What's up, y'all, and welcome back to another episode of AP Outdoors. Y'all, it's the night before Archery Opener, and we'll give y'all a little rundown on what's happened since the last video. We had a decent little 6-point and a smaller 8 that we had on camera last year, still at the spot at one of my properties. But 2 days ago, I decided to go put a cell cam out at one of my other properties I hadn't yet checked out this year. Just haven't had the time. It's a little bit further of a drive, and within the 2 days, there's already 3 bucks that are showing up that are bigger than the 2 at the spot I've been hunting. There's 2 8-points and 1 decent 10. He's got a big split brow, pretty wide, nice typical 10. But the bad part about there is I do not have a stand out. So the game plan for tomorrow is to go to my regular spot, try to bust a doe in the morning, and then middle of the day I'm gonna go hang a stand up at my other property where the new bucks are showing up. But I'm not gonna hunt it this evening. It's already gonna be enough pressure going in and putting in a stand this late with them showing up already that often. So we'll probably go in, put a stand, and maybe let it set a week, maybe 3 or 4 days, just depending on if I can get off work and get a chance to really hunt. But we'll go ahead and show you a couple pictures of the new bucks that are showing up at the property. Archery Opener, heading to the property right now. Gonna be in there about an hour before daylight. Slip up, get in the blind, set up the camera equipment. See y'all then. Crossbow loaded up. She's ready for action. We're walking to the stand now. I'll come back the second we get in the stand and get set up. Alright, y'all, we made it to the stand. It's about 35 minutes till daylight, maybe 40. Gonna try to put the smack down on a big nanny doe. And don't forget, y'all, we had that bear problem. You know, I went and got a bear tag. I'll get back to y'all when we start seeing a little action. Alright, y'all, a little update. We've been in the stand probably going on 2 hours. It's been daylight for probably about 45 minutes to an hour. Rain's starting to pick up a good bit. Luckily the stand I'm in has a blind with a roof. I did have 2 spikes come in behind me. They didn't walk to the feeder, so I couldn't get any footage and it was too dark. But I'd say as soon as this rain lights up a little bit, we'll have some action for sure. Y'all stay tuned. Alright, y'all. Well, pretty slow morning. Spooked. I think it was 2 or 3 does when I first pulled up. They was already at the feeder. I tried to sneak in about an hour before daylight. Figured I could get in there before them, but they was already in there at the feed. Sat in the stand for probably about 2 hours. Had 2 spikes come in at the end of the field. Couldn't get them on camera, but Other than that, it was a pretty slow morning. I'm gonna go home, eat. I got the 2 SD cards out of the cameras, so we'll check, see what's been coming into both spots, and try to decide on where we plan on sitting this evening. Hopefully I have a little more action this evening and hopefully make it happen. All right, y'all, little recap of this morning. Not very much deer activity. Seen 3 little bucks, couldn't get them on camera. One of them was before daylight. But this evening, got a cameraman that's gonna be filming me, gonna be hunting a different spot, putting one of my buddies in the spot I hunted this morning. So we'll have 2 shooters today. I think he's gonna try to film, I'm not sure. If he does, we'll add a couple of the clips in, or his whole hunt. But middle of the day, got some lunch, about to head back out there, get after it, boys. Alright, y'all, it's the evening of opening day. We didn't have a very eventful morning, but we're back up in here this evening. We're not in the same stand. I actually got a buddy hunting the 2-man I hunted this morning. He's down there. I got Cole with me. You've seen him in a previous video. We're up here at the top, another spot, same property, in the ground blind. We're both gonna try to whack us a doe. It was real cold this morning, and then got all the way up to about 75, 80 today. This evening it's starting to cool back down. I really think it'll get these deer moving. I really think we got a good chance of getting one at least. But we'll come back when we get a little more action.
Paul says he has him. We're going to look.
Sure I had him low, so if we find blood, we're just gonna wait till night and let him die down and rest.
Don't want to bump him and push him out of here. Alright, so we thought we missed the initial shot. We come up here going to look for blood at the next spot. Second we get over the log, look at this. Gush. Real dark blood. A little bit of bubbles in it. I think I definitely clipped a lung. I don't know. I must have hit him real far back on that first shot, but the second shot I definitely put him down. He's gushing, but we're gonna hop back in the blind and let him sit and see if we can't get the cameraman on a deer now, boys.
All right, y'all. It's been about 20 minutes since that crazy little ordeal went down. Thought I missed the buck at first, hit him first shot. Was a bad shot, hit him a little far back. Actually got out of the blind. Snuck about 40-50 yards and made about a 40-50 yard shot. Uphill. I'll show you where I took the shot from and where the first blood is up there. We got footage of where the shot and where the deer was, but we still got plenty of daylight left, so we switched over. Yes, sir. Cole's will try busting a nice big doe. It's not an easy situation shooting this crossbow, as you can see. We're both about 6 foot to 6'2", and this is not a big blind. It is it's really made for rifle hunting only, but my buddy's hunting in my other two-man stand. So this is our only option. But we made it happen, so let's see if we can get another. Alright, y'all, a little update. It's been about 45 minutes to an hour. Got about an hour left of daylight. Start raining again. It's looking like it's just gonna blow over. You can still see the little bit of brightness off in the distance. It's like we got a dark cloud above us. But, I think I'm hoping we'll roll in so we can get our cameraman a deer. Boys, god damn, good thing we got rage. Oh shit, boys. He's getting the whole fucking quiver. Oh, shit. I'm about to pull out the fucking Beretta. Bro. That is one thing I do not mess with is spotters, boys. I was sitting right there.
Alright, y'all, we just made it home from the trip. Earlier when we thought that I clipped the jugular, which I did barely. Now, we won't show you, it's a little graphic, but just barely cut a breathing hole to where he was slow trotting. I guess he was in shock when that hit him in the jugular, but he's just slow trotting. And that second shot, I hit him right in the front, right under his brisket, and came out damn near his back leg. It was a really bad shot, but I ended up letting him sit until dark and let my buddy try to kill one. And what ended up happening is at dark, we go to tracking this deer and get 200-300 yards, and the blood trail starts going dry. And I shined the light up. He's laying down, but I could have swore I seen him move, but then he stopped. So we get right up to him, and he jumps up and takes off before I can get a shot. At this point, I thought we was gonna be in for a hell of a night, boys. So we sat down. I had 2 arrows left in the crossbow, and what really messed me up is I put Luminox on them this morning. And I guess they just wasn't lined up exactly right, because they was each arrow was shot funky as hell, either way far right, far high. I got lucky to even get the deer, to be honest. And we did end up finding him. A hell of a drag out. Here he is. He's a 6-point. Got kind of a curly brow tine right there. Real big forks. But we'll get him out and take a few more pictures and let y'all see him.